Welcome back to another video. Today I got a little surprise. You already know, went and picked up the Nintendo Switch 2 with that Mario Kart World bundle. I know it's digital, I don't really care about the physical, but I thought I would bring you guys on for me to go ahead and do it. So this is the box. Clean, smooth, very nice. Feels just like the first Switch box. And let's go ahead and get it opened up. Whoops. So I think there's this little sticker here. Gonna cut that open. Pull that back. Open this up. All right. There we are. Very nice. All right, so we got the Joy-Cons. We'll go ahead and take those out the plastic wrap. Throw that over there. Very nice. Definitely bigger size. I would say regular medium size hands, not large, super large hands. But this fits perfect. And this is like the comfort I've been looking for, like play around with the buttons. Feels very nice. I know they got like the mouse control. Yeah, very nice. All right, let's move on. Let's get this out the box. Then we got the right Joy-Con. This is like a salmon color almost. I know it's supposed to be red and blue. Again, just super nice quality. Everything feels really nice straight out the box. And then we got the Switch itself. So let me make sure this is the bottom. Well, actually, it has a USB-C on both sides. So let me slide this out. And this is what it looks like. Yep, power button here. See if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can. Power button, volume button. I know you guys probably seen the video. You got the vent here. You got the other USB-C port here at the top. And then we got the game slot. It looks like it actually, I think the first Switch opened from the front, but this one actually opens from the back. If you guys can see that little bump right there. So just pop that open and then boom, you can throw your game in there. So that's nice. Then you guys got the rails, very nice. Put that to the side. And then for the rest of the box, looks like there's my code. Let me put this over here. And then, like manuals, health, safety, and stuff like that. Then you got your cables. Looks like this is your HDMI, which I think it has like some really high quality HDMI. Yeah, ultra high speed. I think that's for the 4K or for like any upscaling from the dock to the TV. So that's gonna be super nice. Can't wait to try that out. And then we got the rails, I think these are the rails. This is supposed to go onto the Joy-Con 2, and then you can use it better in mouse mode. I think the regular controller has pads, like the pad here, and then also like the pad here. But this will go on. I'll probably put this on later, and it has like smooth, like plasticky feet, and that's probably easier on a lot more materials. I know they had like that game Drag and Dry, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that. And then this is for the right one. Very nice. All right, put that there. More plastic. All right. And then we got the Joy-Con grip. Grip is actually super nice. I feel like the grip is better than what people will give it credit for. I think the Pro Controller is definitely better. They didn't have any at the store when I went to go pick this up, so I'm probably gonna pick one up later. I did order the GameCube controller, and I'll probably do an unboxing for that, for the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm definitely looking forward to playing Wind Waker. I haven't played that yet, but nice controller, good materials. I like this kind of shiny, this black piano type material. It's going to be super fun to try. So actually, let me try putting in the controller real quick. So this is the right side. And I know it's magnets. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Ooh, that's nice. I like how it's all black. I think the first one that came out and the whole controllers were colors. I feel like they was just going for something, but the little tones here is really nice. And a full black system has a really nice appeal. And then you're gonna release the controllers from the switch as well as the grips or anything it goes into with these buttons on the back. And yeah, that's nice. You could kind of like from the front. Yeah, that's nice. All right, so let's get those out. I'm gonna put it in the switch, boot up the switch here in a second. Let's put this to the side. You got the, looks like USB-C cable. I'm not sure if that's for charging. I don't think, this doesn't have charging. This might be for the AC unit, for the power adapter. Let me put this controller there. All right. All right, boom. So here we go. AC. I'm trying to see if you guys see the voltage on there. I think it's right there. I can't see, hold on. Yeah, 100 to 240, you know, standard, nice brick. I wonder how this would perform with like, if I plugged in like my iPhone to charge. Cool stuff, cool stuff. And cable, leave that in the back for now. And then the last and final piece. And I love how Nintendo boxes these things up. The box is really nice, has a good material. It's put in there just perfect, like a nice little square. It's not taking up too much space. They don't have a whole bunch of styrofoam. You know, they do have these things covering everything, but or like the plastic, but that's justified. So here's the dock. Very nice. And I know they said, I think you got the fan back here. This is the inside. And I think it's wider because people were scratching. And it feels like this material is similar to the material that's on the Joy-Con grip, that piano black plastic. And I think that's gonna help with like keeping it from getting scratched. So definitely a big improvement. I didn't see that on the videos I was watching. And then I think this just pops off. Yeah, this comes off. So you got the back fan here and you got your ports. Y'all can see that. Looks like USB-C at the top, probably for the power. You got an Ethernet cable or RJ45 port for internet, you know, just for hardwire. And then you got the HDMI, which is for the high speed. And then you got the back, which is nice. So go and click this back on here. Very nice. All right. All right, so let's boot up the system for the first time. Let's get this out the way. All right, so here you go. So let's get these connected for the first time. Very nice. All right, it feels really premium in the hand too. Like it doesn't feel, like I feel like it's definitely a huge upgrade or the bigger brother to the first Switch. It doesn't feel loose. I know the first Switch, it kind of felt loose, like the controllers. These have a little wiggle to them, but I feel like you would have to try really hard to pull this out. I guess we'll see over time how it goes. But everything feels good. The buttons feel great. Home button, chat button, which is great, feels nice. Triggers. I think D-Brand, and I'm not a sponsor, but D-Brand has a case for this and a dock. The case is really nice because it has like kind of grips on the back of the controllers for the case. So I might consider getting something like that. But for now, this is what we're rocking with. Sorry, got a little bit of grease on my hands, but it's all good. We can clean that up. And then you got the ports down here. You got the micro SD card slot. If you want to expand, I didn't get anything. I'm just gonna probably order something on Amazon. Should be super cheap. The stand is cool. I wish they would have just went similar to how they did the OLED with the whole flap on the back. But this is fine for the first iteration. I'm sure they're probably gonna have an OLED model and probably do that. So there's that. So let's boot it on. I'm gonna turn the light off so y'all can really see it. Very nice. All right, so we're English US, the Americas. All right, 1 second, I'm gonna do some of the stuff off screen. Connecting to the internet. Love games. Looks like there's a download, update. It's just going through like the stand, how to release the controllers. So it looks like it says detach the right one. Cool. And now it says detach the left one. That's cool. So it kind of walks you like through how to do it. Then once the controllers are removed, connected to a TV, I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna skip this. Just kind of has like some styles here. And then now it's gonna run an update. I got pretty good internet, so I'll be right back. It shouldn't take too long. It says 1 minute left, so. All right, update is complete. Let's get it focused on here. And it's just restarting. Wow, Nintendo. I probably need a better camera, but this is all we rocking with. If you rock with me, then you rock with me. This just is what it is. Okay, system update complete. Great. All right, system transfer. So I would do a system transfer. I do have a Switch, but I'm not gonna do that on camera. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I just did the system complete. I had to put my SD card that I had from my old Switch into this one. I do need a micro SD Express. I'm probably gonna buy one of those on Amazon like I mentioned before. But right before this screen, it says system update, system transfer complete. Had me remove the card. Now it's saying that the theme is gonna carry over, which I always do that black theme. And then setup's complete, so I could just hit the home button. Bam, there we are. So the last game I was playing was Echoes of Wisdom. Got a bunch of games here that I've been trying out or that I played in the past. Didn't finish everything. Low-key was waiting to finish some of these games until the system came out, just because of the better performance, frame rate, size. It's a fresh console. It's going to be a fresh experience. And then also 4K upscaling to the TV, so that's going to be dope. But yeah, this is it. Looks like console's ready to go. I am gonna sit down and play and enjoy my new console. This is me after the video just ended. I'm definitely, I'm just squeezing this in here real quick, but I'm definitely about to play this. I'm about to download it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. There's a couple games I want to play. I want to replay Breath of the Wild, replay Tears of the Kingdom, especially with the 60 FPS. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see what that's going to look like on the TV as well. So yeah, just want to throw that in there. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Waiting for this probably since, I want to say a little bit after COVID. I felt like after the OLED came out, I just kind of felt like it didn't really have that much shine as much as it did before. I do have the Zelda one. I'm gonna just pull that up real quick so y'all can see that. So I gotta turn it off because I pulled out the SD card. But these, just look how small this is in comparison. This felt like a toy, but at its time when it came out, I mean, it revolutionized gaming. I think it's probably going to end up becoming the best selling console of all time. As soon as people start switching over to this Switch 2, maybe kids or anybody else that didn't get one, I feel like it's just going to come down the pipeline, especially with game share and stuff like that. Again, thank you for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you like this content or you want to see more. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.